Hey, it's Nick here, and you're in the Transparent FX Academy. I'm a top author on TradingView, and it's time to make another full market breakdown to see exactly what kind of opportunities we can be looking for on the period that we will be analyzing both from a technical and an order flow perspective. So without further ado, let's jump onto the charts. The pair that I will be speaking about in today's video is CAD CHF. Now, the reason for which I will be speaking specifically about CAD CHF is because this pair at the moment is very near to providing to us a good trading opportunity. So obviously I want to give you guys a full breakdown of the situation that we currently have to show you where we can be looking for this next potential opportunity. Now, as usual, I will be keeping the analysis as educational as possible. So first, we will be speaking about the technical aspect of this market. Then I will go and show you what we have from a commitment of traders perspective. So how the biggest speculators in the market, so hedge funds, the biggest banks and institutions, how they are shifting their positioning in time. And obviously we will be checking both the CHF and the CAD. And by the end of the video, we will know where we can be looking for the highest probability scenarios on CAD CHF. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what do we have? Now, here on the monthly, we can see that this area was acting and is acting as extremely strong demand. In fact, from here, the market had started all this move to the upside, confirming this area is a very strong support and demand area. Again, the market here tested and rejected its zone to the upside. Again, here tested and rejected. Again, here tested and rejected. Again, here tested and rejected. Basically, what we're creating here is a horizontal accumulation phase inside of this extremely strong demand from which the market can easily provide a rejection to the upside. So here on the monthly, we are in a support and demand area with a horizontal consolidation and accumulation, and we do expect the market to provide a rejection to the upside. Now, if we zoom in, we can also notice another thing. Now, generally speaking, when you go to a line chart, what you see the closes of the market. But when it comes to monthly and weekly closes are very important structure areas in the market. And what we can see here is that we have a very strong close at this area, confirming that this zone is actually strong resistance, which is now turned support since the market has broken back above the area. In fact, if we go back to the candles, we can see that all this area here was extremely strong resistance, which after the market broke and closed from a monthly closing perspective above the zone was turned support, because as you know, in the market, previous resistance, once it is broken to the upside, is turned support. So what we have here is previous resistance turned support, which the market broke, retested, and started to reject to the upside. So on the monthly, at the moment, the situation is quite clear. Let's go down on the weekly time frame and see what we have here from a weekly perspective. Now, here in the weekly time frame, what we can see is that we have a very strong horizontal structure area. In fact, this area was acting as very strong resistance here, again resistance here, again resistance here, and again resistance here. And the market has just broken above all this extremely strong resistance with this green candle here, shifting all this area inside of a very strong support zone. So at the moment here on the weekly, what we have previous resistance, very strong resistance, that now that the market has broken above it is turned support, and the market is currently testing and has already started rejecting this area to the upside. So here on the weekly, what we can expect is continuation to the upside, rejecting this previous resistance turned support. So at the moment, up to now, what we have seen is that on the monthly we have strong support, and on the weekly we have a very strong support as well. So both timeframes are showing the potential for a nice bullish move on CAD CHF. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now here from a daily perspective, I had spoken about CAD CHF a couple of times in the past. I spoke about CAD CHF exactly when the market was here, and I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which we expected the market to create this move to the upside, and in fact, that is exactly what the market did. Then I spoke about CAD CHF again after the creation of this W formation. When the market was here, I made another breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here we expected the market to create this move to the downside to go and complete the W formation at the neckline. And again, that is exactly what the market did. And by the way, I will link in description these two previous analyses so you can go and check them out for further reference and more free education. You find both this previous analysis linked in description. Hey, just a quick thing, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pairs or topics you would like me to analyze or cover in the next videos. Now at the moment here on the daily time frame, what we have is a market which has just provided a quite interesting pattern, which is this M formation that we currently see here on the daily. Now, generally speaking, after an M formation, what you want to see is the market create a move to the upside to go and complete the pattern at the previous support, which is now turned resistance from a daily perspective. So what we do expect here is for this market to create a nice move to the upside, rejecting monthly and weekly support, to go and complete the pattern at this previous support, now turned resistance from a daily perspective. Now, if we go and see what we have from a COT perspective, so what hedge funds are doing in the market, we can see that on the CAD with the last report, we had an increase of the net positions from 13.7K to 16K. However, this increase is not coming from longs getting added. In fact, with the last report, we see that both longs and shorts are getting closed from an institutional perspective. So why are net positions increasing? Because the shorts have decreased more than longs. Now, if we look at the longs compared to the shorts, we can see that with the last report, 46.6K longs, that is what we're currently sitting on, and 30.5K shorts. So overall, the CAD is still quite strong. We went from having minus 21K net positions to having plus 16K net positions, meaning that we went from having more shorts than longs with 49K shorts and 28K longs, all the way up to having the completely opposite, so way more longs than shorts. So the CAD is pretty strong. Now, if we go and see what we have from a CHF perspective, what we can see is that we went from having 10K net positions to having 14.6K net positions. So overall, what is happening here is that net positions are slightly increasing. However, this is only a minor increase. Overall, we were already at 15K here. We now are again at 15K. So we have seen some short-term CHF strength and CAD weakness, creating a move to the downside exactly as we wanted to see. But overall, it is quite clear that the CAD is currently getting stronger than the CHF, so we can easily provide this move to the upside at least to complete the pattern at the neckline. So how we will be approaching this kind of opportunity and situation with students? Now, as usual, we will be reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data are the best timeframes for the direction of the market. But when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best timeframe is the 4 hours. So with students, what we will be doing is monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective inside of this area. And we will be waiting for the market to shift from a 4-hour bearish market as we have right now to a 4-hour bullish market. And as soon as the market will shift from a 4-hour bearish to a 4-hour bullish market, at that point, we will be adding CAD CHF to our watch list. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities at that point for the move to the upside and for the market to complete this pattern at the neckline. However, until everything will remain bearish as it is right now, this market will easily continue to the downside. So as usual, we have to approach the market in a reactive way and not predictive. If you made it this far in the video, it would be great if you can smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the channel and support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have a full mentorship program that will teach you exactly the rules of my rule-based strategies and also give you every single day a new market breakdown in which I show you exactly how to apply the strategies with entries, stops, and take profits, as well as answering every question that you have every single day, including the weekends. So it's a very complete program. It will teach you everything that you need to trade the market consistently. So I will see you in it. The link is in the description, or I will see you in the next video.